There is a stretch of ocean in the western Atlantic where the law of nature seems to bend. Vessels vanish without a trace. Compasses spin and radio signals die. They call it the Bermuda Triangle, a zone of mystery, dread, and whispers. It begins at Florida's tip, arcs across the deep sea to Bermuda, then sweeps down to Puerto Rico. A triangle sketched in legends, fear, and unanswered questions. Is it merely terrible weather, a magnetic anomaly, or something far more unsettling? Tonight, we plunge beneath the waves, into history, into science, and into testimonies from the edge of reason. This is the Bermuda Triangle, secrets beneath the surface. With modern technology, sonar, deep sea, vehicles, and magnetic sensors, we began peering under the waves. We asked, can science explain what legend cannot? One leading theory points to rogue waves, sudden walls of water that can tower above 80 feet, capable of capsizing even large vessels in seconds. Tropical storms and squalls swirl in these latitudes, unpredictable and brutal. In 1492, Christopher Columbus recorded a great flame falling into the ocean, and compass needles that misbehaved near this region. But the modern legend was forged in the 20th century. In 1918, the U.S. Navy's USS Cyclops, over 500 feet long and carrying more than 300 souls, vanished without a distress call. No wreckage, no survivors. Then came 1945, and the tragedy of Flight 19. 5 Navy bombers launched from Florida's radio-dead confusion, then disappeared over clear skies. A rescue plane dispatched to help them also vanished. No debris, no explanation, just silence. But legend outlives logic. Pilots report sudden fog banks, instruments spinning out of control, altimeters swinging erratically in clear skies. After 1945, when 1970 came, Bruce Jernan claimed a time ton swallowed his path, emerging far off course after traveling through dense cloud anomalies. Minutes stretched, geography warped, and reality felt fragile. As a former naval aviator, I always viewed the Bermuda Triangle with a measure of skepticism. Some disappearances are tragic coincidences, storms pilot, and mechanical failure. But the patterns, those are harder to dismiss entirely. We've mapped methane pockets in parts of the Atlantic. If one were to burst explosively, it could create a gas bubble column, disrupting water density. But coupling that with aircraft disappearances is trickier, unless that explosion altered local air pressure or interfered with onboard instruments. The physics is plausible, but far from proven in the Triangle Zone. Researchers also log electromagnetic anomalies, sudden spikes, sensor glitches, radio blackouts sometimes in areas tied to document disappearances. While correlation is not causation, the pattern beckons inquiry. As we collect maps, pulses, and sonar sweeps, each layer of data edges us closer, but also deeper into the unknown. Wireless caps crackle with static that carries ghost voices. A sense of being watched, a chill pervading the air. Could these accounts be misread natural phenomena? Electromagnetic fogs, gas bubbles, unmapped currents, or might they hint at something else? Anomalies in space, memory echoes, rifts between realms. Whatever the explanation, the stories resist being wholly dismissed. Then there's human error. Navigation in flat open seas offers few visual landmarks. Pilots and captain depend on instruments. If compasses wobble, Misreadings can cascade into catastrophe. Compounding that is a magnetic curiosity. In parts of the triangle, magnetic north and true north converge a rare alignment that might mislead compasses and confuse instruments. We stand at the boundary of known and unknown. Legend, science, and story each offer part of the map, but the full route remains obscured. We possess theories, rogue waves, methane eruptions, miscalibrated compasses, and voices from the dark. Yet none explain all. Over 1,000 ships and aircraft are claimed lost in or near this triangle, many never seen again. Across the islands bordering the triangle, in Bermuda, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, mariners speak of dead zones where wildlife falls silent. Compasses whirl and ships drift as though abandoned. Phantom lights glimmer under dark waves. Sails appear in mist and vanish at dawn. Wireless caps crackle with static that carries ghost voices. A sense of being watched, a chill pervading the air. As we push farther, deeper into the sea and into our tools, we find more questions than answers. But one truth remains. The sea never forgets. Somewhere, beneath waves unlit, beyond radar reach and compass logic, the unknown may yet